Welcome back to Car Show 1, your number one stop for legendary classics, rare builds, and pure automotive soul. Today, we're blending two worlds, American muscle power and Rolls-Royce style luxury, with a deep dive into one of the greatest cars of the muscle era, the 1970 Oldsmobile 442. Now, let's be clear, the 1970 Oldsmobile 442 was not designed to compete with Rolls-Royce in comfort or prestige. But if there ever was an American muscle car with the raw power of a street brawler and the smoothness of a luxury cruiser, this was it. And some customizers took it even further, turning their 442s into street kings with luxury-inspired styling, including bold grilles, rich interiors, and yes, even Rolls-Royce-style front ends. Let's start with the facts. The 1970 model year was the peak of the muscle car era, and the Oldsmobile 442 came fully loaded to dominate the streets. While originally an option package on the F85 and Cutlass models, by 1970, the 442 was its own model, and what a model it was. Under the hood, the 1970 442 featured a 455 cubic inch V8, one of the biggest and baddest engines of the time. In its standard form, it produced 365 horsepower and a whopping 500 pound-feet of torque, making it the highest torque output of any American car that year. It could go from 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds, with quarter-mile times in the low 14s, truly impressive for a car of its size. But there was more. Enthusiasts could check the box for the W30 Performance Package, which added a special camshaft, aluminum intake manifold, low-restriction air cleaner, and other performance upgrades. This version pushed the 442 into true street racing territory. On the outside, the 442 had that aggressive, muscular stance we all love. Dual-scooped fiberglass hood, bold stripes, rally wheels, and a mean grille gave it an unmistakable look. But here's where things get interesting. Some custom builders and car lovers added Rolls-Royce-style touches, giving their 442s custom vertical grilles, high-gloss paint finishes, padded vinyl roofs, and lavish chrome accents. It was like taking Detroit muscle and dressing it up in a tuxedo. And strangely, it worked. The strong, square body lines of the 442 lent themselves surprisingly well to a luxury-themed makeover. Imagine a car that sounds like thunder when you step on the gas, but looks like it belongs in front of a 5-star hotel. That's the Rolls-Royce-style 442, outrageous, bold, and unforgettable. Inside, the 1970 442 already came with upscale touches. Wood grain trim, bucket seats, a center console with a Hurst dual-gate shifter, and optional air conditioning and power windows made it feel more refined than most muscle cars. With some custom upholstery work and upgraded materials, it wasn't hard to push it further into luxury territory, all while keeping that V8 heart alive. On the road, the 442 delivered a smooth but powerful experience. Thanks to heavy-duty suspension and precise steering, it handled better than many of its rivals. And despite its size, it never felt clumsy. Whether you were cruising down the boulevard or hammering the throttle at a red light, the car had presence and power. Today, the 1970 Oldsmobile 442 is a highly sought-after classic, especially the W30 variants and limited production models. But custom builds inspired by Rolls-Royce or Cadillac styling are also gaining popularity for their uniqueness and bold personality. These cars tell a story not just of speed, but of style, where muscle meets elegance. If you ever see one of these custom 442s at a car show, you'll know you're looking at something special. Whether it's factory original or a full-blown custom with a Rolls-Royce style grille, it's a true expression of American car culture, loud, proud, and unforgettable. That's the magic of the 1970 Oldsmobile 442. A car that didn't just define muscle, but showed us that even street monsters could have a touch of class. Thanks for tuning in to Car Show 1. If you loved this blend of American power and Rolls-Royce flair, hit that like button, subscribe for more classic car content, and tell us in the comments, would you drive a luxury-styled 442?